Nach der Arbeit machte ich mich auf den Weg nach Würselen. Vorbei an der Skihalle Neuss. Angekommen an der Burg Wilhelmstein in Würselen.
I never knew if you wanted me at all.
I never heard you call my name. I think your words were lost in the wind. I never knew that you felt this way.
Nachdem ich die Location inspiziert hatte, machte ich einen kleinen Spaziergang.
Now we're no longer talking like strangers. You have found the woman in me.
You came back to my life and you saved me to be the man that you'd see.
Tears at my window when you left me that day. There is so much I have wanted to tell you. Please listen when I say I am falling in love all over again with someone I have known for a lifetime, but I was too young to know what love could mean to
Habe ich wieder gefunden, wo ich hin will.
But now you are here, and for so many years I have been waiting for the right time. Here it is.
And never before have I opened the door to my heart that's been hiding for a long time. And now I have found you, you're reaching out your hand.
Nun war auch der Biergarten geöffnet und ich traf einige Bekannte.
We'll go, for now that we know we have been waiting for the right time. Here it is. I love you.
Dann war es aber an der Zeit, es konnte losgehen.
That have opened your eyes. I am old, but there's a wisdom that comes with years. You were young and it's so easy when you have no fears. Go, go where your heart believes. Your memories are waiting.
Guten Abend, meine Damen und Herren. Es ist wunderbar, wieder in Aachen zu sein. It is wonderful Burgh, just like home. My Schloss is a little smaller than this one, but it's a pleasure to be here. I hope everybody is comfortable. Did you find your seat button? Willkommen. It's a pleasure, as I said, to be back here again in Aachen. I saw a lot of Aachen last night because I was in a taxi with my colleague Chris, And the taxi driver did not know where he was going. I said, how about the cathedral? Was? The cathedral? Was? So he saw Aachen about 3 or 4 times going round and round and round. It's a beautiful place. Even on the 3rd time. So, I'm sorry, but I think your English is much better than my German. My apologies. I have restaurant Deutsch. Which is, Herr mag een pils. En currywurst. Met Senf.
Currywurst mit Senf auch noch mitkommen. So, ja, stimmt. Bratwurst reicht.
Wo ist die Damentoilette? It's a very useful phrase, just in case. Talking actually of restaurants, I was in a restaurant recently in Canada. I just done a Canadian tour from Newfoundland right across to Vancouver. And I was in a restaurant in Quebec City. And the waiter put us at a table right beside the toilets. And I called him over and said, excuse me, we're right beside the toilets. And he said, monsieur, after the first course, you will be very happy to be right beside the toilets. And we were. Anyway, I'm sure you have come here this evening to this beautiful place. 1,300 people have been standing on this stage, talking, singing, and also. But back in those days, they didn't wash, so they didn't need any of this stuff. But everybody here is clean, shall I just say. You have come here for 3 questions. Number 1, about me. Number 1, is he still alive? Question number 2, can he still sing? And number 3 is, does he still like to have fun in his concerts? Yes!
Cause there's something that you should know. It's that I've been missing you more than words can say. And I've been thinking about it every day. And the time we had, just dancing nice and slow. Because now I found out every day. Well, tonight's our night for dancing nice and slow. Because now I've found you, I'm never letting go. No, now I found you, I'm never letting go. Time of the season, time of the year, the weather reporter from Miami Strip. Find a safe place to hide, there's no place here. And then the lights go down in that Caribbean town, and the fishing boats that go up from the coast are tied up and dry. Suddenly there's a movement to the telephone, but nobody's calling home tonight. They take out the very last flight, and they close down the borderline. 'Cause there ain't nowhere to hide, waiting for a hurricane. There's nowhere here to hide, waiting for a hurricane. Watching all the ships as they are
heading for the harbor. I was just a boy. I was just a boy, dreaming of a wide world, dreaming of a wide world. Watching as they disappear, reading out the names of all the places I have never been, looking out to sea, staring out to sea. And I'm sure there are many angels in here tonight, apart from you, that is. So, I want to talk to you for a moment about something we all know. Love. Yes. When you look across a crowded room and your eyes meet and you go, oh, boom, 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 boom. It's the thunderbolt, that exciting moment. The French call this the coup de foudre. The coup de foudre. Strange language. The coup de foudre. Voilà. Est-ce qu'il y a personne ici qui parle français? Oui. Ah, vous êtes français? Soyez le bienvenu. Alors, je vais tout toucher en français, ça va? Oui. But, you know, the French regard themselves as the great lovers. Not the Germans. They're pretty good, but not as good as the French. Not that I've ever had a Frenchman, let me say that. But when a Frenchman comes to, for example, to England, he says to a girl, he says, "Hello, baby. I'm French. I'm one of the great lovers of the planet Earth. Hello, baby." And she usually goes, "Oh." But an Englishman, when he wants to say hello to a girl, he goes, "Hello, darling, you want a pint of bitter and some chips?" It's not very romantic. Maybe in German they say, "Guten Abend, Schatz." What bist du? Alles gut? Would you like a sausage? But I think that's probably why England left the European Union. Because they cannot compete with the French. That's it. And is it so remarkable that in the same period of time, the last few years, we've had two complete morons in charge of their countries with weird hair, Trump and Boris Johnson. I mean, that is history in the making. Anyway, on to the song. Suddenly love comes in and finds me on the run. Nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. There's no turning back. And the journey has just begun. Suddenly love breaks down doors, there is singing inside. And all of the light that's in your eyes, shining here tonight, have woken the man in me, and the woman in you. The woman in you.
shows me a world I have never seen, and I just want to be alone in your mystery. Love me over and over and over and over again.
Free beer here? It's the Burgh, Aachen. There's poor people getting wet up there. They need free beer, go on. Free beer for them. But there are many mysteries in the world, and for me there is one that repeats itself again and again in hotels. I am very fortunate to have the chance to go around the world and stay in hotels everywhere. And there's one thing that happens night after night. You call it the Vorhang, yeah, so that's the word. Curtains, Vorhang, yeah. And at night, I close the curtains because I don't want the sun to come in and wake up little Christopher first thing in the morning. I need my sleep. But sometimes this is what happens. But, my friends, there is an even greater mystery in our world. Right here tonight. Woman. Is there one man here tonight who can say that he understands women? Nope, not one. Although when I was in Berlin recently, a man put his hand out, his wife put his hand out. At the moment, I'm reading a book about how to understand women. It's about this thick. There are 27 volumes. I'm going to read each one, and maybe then I can understand a little bit more about wonderful women. But let me say something to the men. Don't imagine for a moment that your woman is just thinking about just you. No. Let me tell you. A woman's heart is filled with passion. A woman's heart is filled with lust. If you don't believe that these things happen, could be the biggest mistake that a man can make. A woman's night, if you don't look or just don't listen, could be the biggest mistake that a man can make. She wants to get near to you, don't turn her away. She wants to get through to you. She wants to say, give me your night, and I will show you my passion. Why she had to go? We live and die, we laugh and we cry. You must take away the pain before you can begin to live again. So let it start, my friend, let it start. very fortunate to have had a long career. In fact, next year it will be, oh my God, 50 years. 50 years in the music business. I started when I was 4 years old. And in fact, next year, I'm going to do another tour, just called 50. And I'm going to sing songs from every single one of my albums. I think it's 27 of them. So it could be a long concert. Tonight will be a long concert. And it'll give you a chance to sing all sorts of songs, like for example, love of a different world, love of the life, love of the ancient ones, love of the heart, divine.
Sind wir dann da?
But you know, writing songs is a lot more complicated than it appears to be. And for example, there are little things that attract the attention. If you're not, I believe that 90% of people hear music, that is, in the bath, in the bed, or in the car, or in the kitchen, they're hearing it. And maybe 10% actually listen carefully. And because what we're trying to do is attract your attention with, a particular part of the song. So I've learned songwriting from the greats like Paul Simon, Bob Dylan, Sting. He's a very good songwriter. For example, he has a little thing where he repeats things all the time. Every breath you take, every move you make, etc. And you'll remember me when the wild wind blows upon the fields of barley. Diddy-diddy. And that makes you listen in, that attracts your attention. But for me, the greatest songwriters were John Lennon and Paul McCartney. Just some fantastic songwriters. And the hardest thing to achieve, the more you learn about music, is simplicity. It's so difficult. You know lots and lots about music, but then you have to forget it all and be simple. Like a song like this, so memorable, but very simple. And I recorded this one myself on my Footsteps album. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Work with orchestras live and in studios, including Abbey Road Studios and various other places. And here's a song I recorded on my album Beautiful Dreams, originally recorded by the wonderful Elvis Presley, and it's called Always on My Mind. Maybe I didn't love you quite as good as I should have. Maybe I didn't hold you quite as often as I could have. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. But you were always on my mind. You were Thank you very much. But a few years ago, oh, that stuff is horrible. I recorded an album called Moonfleet. And Moonfleet is based on a book by an Englishman written in the late 1800s. And it's a story of smugglers, pirates, pirates, and hidden treasure, and the ghost of Blackbeard. Let me tell you something, there are ghosts back there. I heard one coming out of the toilet. I will never eat curry again. And it's also a story of love between John, the young hero, and the beautiful Grace. And it's a story of friendship between John and Elsevier, who took him on as his own son. So I would like to start off with the beginning of the song and beginning of the album. It's called The Light on the Bay.
Last night I saw it there, shining.
Join the dangerous world of the smugglers, and they set off to discover the hidden treasure. But before this happens, John has to go and visit his beautiful Grace one more time to tell her that he loves her and that he will return with the treasure and marry her one day. The song is called My Heart's Surrender.
This is my heart's surrender. This is my chosen moment. This is the time to tell you I love you. Then I have to say goodbye. And I will miss you when winter comes. And when the summer is here. And I will listen to wind and wave. And I'll pray that you'll never forget the one who is breathing your name. Somewhere there's a heart that's waiting for this day to come again. Someday I will come to take you to I feel the wind blowing through my doorway. It's telling me that the summer's gone and the winter waits in shadow, waiting with the storm. I am old and my bones are weary, and my son, he is all I have. But he has gone to fight for freedom, leaving with my heart. All my life I have loved this land, worked it with my hands, but can this freedom sail from the rocks below me? 'Twas like the sea in its endless rage. Many fall on the road to freedom, dying on the stones. All my life I have loved this land, worked it with my hands. But can your freedom send the rain when seed is in the ground?
For example, The Road to Freedom, which is the title of one of my albums. And sometimes the music gives you an idea of what the song is about. And when I was writing this next song, it seemed to me that a movie began in the west of Ireland. Have you been to Ireland?
Yes, yes, yes.
Well done. Congratulations, you survived.
So your mother arrived like
A
a
weekend in Ireland
devil.
is about like a year anywhere else.
Vor 12 Jahren oder so.
Yeah, Ireland is,
Gefallen,
as you know, is very green. And it's because it rains all night and the sun shines all day. And of course, Ireland is well known for Guinness. You know Guinness? Much nicer than schnapps. You see, the thing about Guinness is, if you drink maybe 6 or 7 litres of Guinness, you begin to see the little people. And the leprechauns. I've seen them quite a few times. Anyway, the song seemed to me like it was about 2 brothers sitting on a field looking out to sea. They've been there talking all night. And they live on a farm many years ago, maybe 150 years ago. And the farm is too small for 2 brothers, maybe just one. And one of them is about to leave for America. And it's quite likely they will never meet again. So this is called The Snows of New York.
I can see you now by the light of dawn, and the sun is rising slow. We have talked all night, and I can't talk anymore, but I must stay, and you must go. You have always been such a good friend to me, through the thunder and the rain. And when you're feeling lost in the snows of New York, lift your heart and think of me. There are those who fail, there are those who fall, there are those who will never win. Then there are those who fight for the things they believe, and these are men like you and me. In my dream we walked, you and I, to the shore, leaving footprints by the sea. And when there was just one set of prints in the sand, that was when you carried me.
like a better world right now. And I wrote it about the crisis then in Syria, where millions of people had to leave their homes, thousands were killed, homes were destroyed, and many of them went across the Mediterranean, a lot of them drowned, looking for safety. Because you know what? Refugees do not come from outer space. They are ordinary people like you and me. Ordinary people. That's what a refugee is. And now it's happening all over again in Ukraine. Because of the ambitions of just one man, a monster, an evil murderer. His name is Vladimir Putin. I have had the opportunity to perform many times in Russia, in St. Petersburg, Murmansk, Nizhny Novgorod, and in Moscow, many times inside the Kremlin. But I will never ever go to Russia again. I also have performed many times in Ukraine, in Kiev, for television, for concerts, and I look forward to returning to play in that country when it's a free and peaceful land. When the evening turns to gold and thoughts return to my home, that is when I miss you most of all. Many oceans. It is a great success. Last year in the season in Fulda, they played 177 concerts to 120,000 people. It's a hit. And it's on again, so you can go and see it in Fulda.
Amen.
But I also made an album at the same time about Robin Hood. We all have heard of Robin Hood. He robbed from the rich and he gave to the poor. Just like the tax authorities. And then again. It's also a story about love of Robin and Marian, and then the merry men in Sherwood Forest. Couldn't have been that merry living in the forest, but that's what they're called, the outlaws. And also the wicked, evil sheriff of Nottingham. Boo! Exactly. So I'd like to start off with the imagination that you are in a tavern in the 1800s, and a group of players come onto the stage to tell you the story about Robin Hood, starting with the legend and the tale of Robin Hood. Come near to me and I will tell the tale of Robin Hood. And though he was a nobleman, his father had a young man home from a war, suffering like Robin Hood, lost and torn, a stranger to his lady, living on his own. Can anybody help when hope has gone? I am looking for me, said a man that I know. I don't know where to begin. I see in the mirror that there's somebody there, but I am not
sure if it's me or it's him. I am looking for me, said the man that I know. I don't know how to explain. Sometimes it feels that I am only alive. When I'm out with my friends, I see me through their eyes. But oh, don't worry, everything will be fine when you just live life, live well. Take your time, look after yourself, give love, give well. I am looking for love, said the man that I know, but I have been there before. Love is an ocean where we sink or we swim. In spite of the dangers, we keep jumping in. So I told him, my friend, there are no guarantees how things will work out in the end. One day she'll tell you you're the love of her life, but take it from me, that can change your life. But oh, don't worry, everything will be fine when you just live life, live well. Take your time, look after yourself, give love, give well. But oh, don't worry, everything will be fine. No, don't hurry, live life, live well. Take your time, look after yourself, give love, give well. The only way to get there is to start by loving yourself. The only way to get there is to start by loving yourself. La 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 la.
You can do much better than that. Ready? Oh, yes. Now the king is up in London, he is having it west,
And my loved one far away. I watched a bunch of soldiers heading for the war. I could hardly even bear to see them go. Rolling through the countryside, tears are in my eyes. We're coming to the borderline, and it's breaking my heart. I know what I must do. I hear my country calling, but I want to be with you. I'm taking my side, one of us will lose. Don't let go, I want to know that you will wait for me until the day. There's no borderline, no years of time since the mission started. In a rural village, he halted to open and love for the child. The song will begin once again. To the baby's cry. Lovely as you did tonight. Never seen you shine so bright. I've never seen so many men ask you if you wanted to dance. Looking for a little romance. Give a hand. And I have never seen that dress you wear. All the highlights in your hair that shine. The way you look tonight. Nobody here. It's where I wanna be. I hardly know this beauty myself. I'll never forget the way you look tonight. Don't wait very long. Don't even think so hard. Don't wait very long. You got to do the other side. In the rolling mist, when he gets on. Good night. I hope you enjoyed the singing as much as I did, because tonight you were fantastic. Thank you. Because without you, I would not be doing this today. Thank you. Restless hearts, it has been a long time out here on the journey for a glimpse of paradise. It's getting hard to find a place to go where peaceful waters flow. I took a walk past the old Saxon well, down by the cathedral. I heard the chatter bird, and I joined the people singing for a way to go. And if you don't know by now, you never will. Only love can find the door. And if you could see it now, it's in your hand. Only love can reach the shore to heaven. Always, you are standing by my side. You're my inspiration, and you're my battle cry. And in your arms is the only place I know where peaceful waters flow. And if you don't know by now, you never will. Only love can find the door. a little bit stronger. You know you can. I'll be missing you, all the words can sing.
Small villages and cities. People who will not take no for an answer. People who say, no, I don't accept that. These are heroes. And in the bigger world, there are other heroes, people who are not born to it. But, for example, one little girl a few years ago said, I have had enough of this global warming problem that our parents and that generation in front of us are leaving. Her name was Greta Thunberg, and she said, I've had enough. I believe that we have to change things, and now she's changed things all over the world. Millions of people are following this little girl saying, we have to do something about global warming. But you know, one voice does not change very much, but a million voices will be heard. The same thing with lights. Will you give me one iPhone light? You see? But if you all turn on your iPhone lights, tonight here in Aachen, it will become a magical place. Thank you. This is called Legacy.
Just one dream can change a nation. Just one man can open the door. A single voice will be lost in time, but a million voices will be heard. Just one dream can change a nation. Just one man can open the door. A single life will be lost in time, but a million voices will be heard. Just one dream can change a nation. Man can break down a door. A single light will be lost in the dark, but a million lights will shine through the world. You've been a fantastic audience tonight. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Travel home safely. And can I be the first to wish you all a very happy Christmas? first to wish you all a very happy Christmas.